Alrighty, welcome guys, it is Perplexality here with my first live commentary, and this is the Halo Basics. If you guys don't know what the Halo Basics is, this is going to be a new series I'm doing with the live comms where I'm going to go ahead and go through all the basics of Halo, and every single day I'm going to break apart one thing about Halo someone needs to learn, and I'm just going to roll with it and try and teach you guys. I'm on my HOW Perp account, just so I'm not getting spammed with messages. I do love playing with subscribers, but I'm sitting alone so I can do the commentary for this one. But pretty much what we're going to do today is look at aiming, and we're going to address some of the stuff. We're just going to go into Rumble Pit right here. But I want to go ahead and talk about it. Now, I noticed a lot of new players and a lot of experienced players who get into this tend to aim very weird ways. You need to develop something called a corner shot, which I'll get into as we got through this game. I'm actually going to start off the gameplay. This was my carbine loadout, so it's what I call car. But I'm going to use my assault rifle, and then we're going to go into how to use the BRs and stuff like that. But we're just going to go ahead and jump into a game of Rumble Pit, and I'm going to talk about how you want to be aiming in games and stuff like this. So a lot of the strategies will just kind of help you get those shots faster and react faster, as well as improving your aim. Now, new players, if you guys are just new and everything, then you'll want to go ahead and start off using the assault rifle. If you've never played an FPS before and you have no idea how to aim, the AR is probably going to be your weapon. It's a pretty good thing to get your training wheels on, which is why we're going to start off with it. I'm just going to show you some basic aiming strategies with that, and then we're going to move on to the BR. But after that, we're going to go ahead and talk about the BR, because the BR is definitely superior than the AR in pretty much every single way, which I know it may suck to hear. But it's a good thing, or a good idea, to go ahead and swap. Now this is actually a pretty good map for us to do our first live commentary on. And I have the perk Promethean Vision. It's going to help me find people. What we're going to do is, a lot of people tend to aim at the ground and stuff like that. But I'm actually going to go ahead and aim up top. And that's going to help me aim where they're going to be, not where looking at the ground, because a lot of people look at the ground because they want to see where they're going. But me, I'm going to aim up top. I'm sorry if it's laggy. But I want to go ahead and aim at where people are going to be. Something that helps out with this is Promethean Vision perk. As you can see, I know where people are going to be. So I go ahead and start aiming at them before they actually pop around the corner. And that's what's going to be a big shot at this. And that's a pretty big idea of how you want to be aiming. But if you keep a level idea, like this is around body height right here. And he's popping nades, so I'm actually going to pop out. Yeah, that carbine kind of got me. But what you want to do is go ahead and be aiming at body height so you can get people weak extremely quickly. Actually, we see there's 3 guys over here. So I want to rush in there and go ahead and steal some kills if I can. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to censor that out. And we're going to go ahead and kill that guy. But as you see, I'm just pretty much looking at body height. Now, if you'll notice, a lot of things, I like catching people at close range for this. Because what it's going to do is, this assault rifle is made for close range. So I'm trying not to really get any funky ideas about any of it. Oh, I guess I meleeed too early. But you want to kind of keep this good range where you're sitting at, and you don't want to be getting too far away from guys. You're going to see me swap to my BR at some point. And that's what's going to actually allow me to go ahead and keep a bit more of a range on people. And it's why the BR is so much superior than the assault rifle in most cases. But as you can see, I'm doing a good job of just kind of aiming where people are going to be. Go ahead and hop in on that guy. I'm pretty much getting cornered, so I want to push out on that. But I'm doing a pretty decent job of kind of keeping up and keeping my close range. I think after this, we're going to go ahead and select our next loadout. We're actually going to go to BR after this. As you can see right here, I am the king. These people are really kind of pushing it in for me. But I'm just going to be aiming where people are going to be popping out. And that's one of the big keys about fighting in Halo like this. Lord. Okay, so now we're going to show you the real way to play. With BRs, notice I'm sitting back a bit more, and I want to go ahead and kind of keep my range on people. because that's going to allow me to sit back and kind of get pretty, get some more range on them. I have the ability to back up if I need to. But see, the AR is much less effective at that long range. I guess we have someone quit now. But that AR is a lot less effective at that long range, while the BR is pretty much as effective as it's going to get at any range. So if you're using the BR, once you have it, you want to sit back from people. So we've already covered, you want to be aiming around corners and stuff and be looking out for people, because that's one of the big things about it. And I didn't manage to get that off fast enough since we came back from the lag spike right there. Oh, and I'm actually in a pretty bad situation there, and I'm going to trade because I got caught close range. But that's just a situation of how things get pretty bad. See, I'm going to be backing up while that guy's running at me. And I think we actually got some people who are going to lift up right here. But notice, I can even shoot people, and I almost killed that guy from long range right here. And I actually managed to go ahead and pop out that kill. But notice, especially with this sniper rifle, I'm going to be aiming pretty much just at head level. And it's actually going to allow me to get kills a lot faster. Ah, crap. I guess that kind of happens to you sometimes. Oh, we actually got our sniper rifle. But you notice, like, out at this hall, it's still head level pretty much across the board. And notice if I just keep aiming at head level, it makes gravitating to that headshot a lot easier. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep aiming at where people are going to be. Notice if people run around corners, I kind of start aiming there beforehand. And I use Promethean Vision to really notice. But this is a really good way to focus on your aiming. We are kind of already getting close to the end of the session. This guy's actually not. And I got an OS, so I'm going to push this guy. As you can see, sitting pretty with this range, it's pretty nice. Got a triple kill right there. Can I get the over? Yeah, go ahead and keep. But it's pretty much just like I see where this guy's going to be aiming, so I aim there first. And that's actually a pretty decent frenzy. I need one more kill. Oh, and I'm going to get caught off guard while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry if I'm either going to stop talking sometimes, or I'm either going to start playing worse. Like, I know a guy's going to pop up right there, so I'm just going to keep aiming at head level. When he pops around this corner, which I know he has to. Oh, he actually fell off the map. But when he would have popped up around the corner, he would have died. Or he would have been getting shot at pretty instantly. Because what I'm going to do is I actually just want to push for this last kill. And I got that. But as you can see, I'm just aiming at head level. And that makes getting stuff a lot easier. So pretty much what we've learned today is that when you're aiming, you definitely want to be aiming at head level. You notice you go back in a lot of those clips, I was aiming at head level and around corners. And that's what's going to allow me to go ahead and get a lot of really easy kills. But also, what I was doing a lot of the time was making sure I stayed in my weapon's range. Like when I had the assault rifle, I was going for a lot more close range kills and everything. But you notice I was doing a lot worse when I had the assault rifle. And we're going to back out of that just so we have some time to talk. And you can see my stats right here, 25 and 8. Pretty well. You know, positive 17. Sit here, we had a frenzy, a few snipes and all that. I think I had a snapshot. Yeah, triple kill. But pretty much what I was sitting back is I was sitting back and going ahead and kind of shooting and getting that range on people when I had the BR. And when I had the AR, I wanted to catch people off guard and get them at close range and stuff like that. And that really helps you out. And that's really what's going to make the difference between using different weapons. You definitely want to move up to the BR because the BR is definitely superior to the AR. But when you're first learning to play Halo, you definitely want to go ahead and keep up with that assault rifle. And you just want to focus on aiming and keeping that corner shot steady. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And if this does well, I plan on doing a lot more. And if it doesn't do well, I probably won't be doing too many more. It really just depends on if you guys can smash that like button and leave a bunch of comments, even talking about different stuff you want to hear. But again, thank you for watching. ODST, out.